Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to create a realistic animated leaf in Blender, complete with detailed weed, material transition and smooth gradient transformation using the procedural materials. So let's get started. First, open up a new Blender project and delete the default cube. Add a reference image of a leaf. You can download the image from the description. Add the image by Shift A image reference. Load your leaf image and position it in front view. Next, add a plane, Shift A mesh plane, go to edit mode and delete 3 vertices having just one. Now trace half of the leaf by extruding this single vertex along the outline. Once done, duplicate and mirror it to complete the shape. Press A, Shift D to duplicate and SX-1 to mirror across X-axis. Then join and merge by distance. Now fill the shape. You can either use the grid fill, select border, press Ctrl plus F and grid fill. Or if there is a problem in the grid filling, just fill it manually using Insert, Delete and Fill. Make sure your geometry is clean enough to be subdivided later. After that, switch to the UV editing workspace, select all by A, press U unwrap. So after you UV unwrap this, it's time to make the material. I have make the procedural material, but these are lengthy procedure, so we are going to explore the transition animation and leaving that procedural material. So for that I have backed all materials. Now here there are 2 images, one is the yellow and the other is the green material. They both are mixed with a max color node. The factor of color is connected to the mask image, and the mask image was procedural material. It contained the uniform gradient plus the noise texture. The noise is so that the transition area should not be uniform. Both the gradient and noise are mixed with each other, and the noise is masked with this gradient texture. This is basically a grayscale texture. Black mean no noise and white mean noise. That mean noise will only appear in the transitional area. So for the animation we will use the mapping node. If you are using the procedural material, just make sure the rotation is 90 so that the transition go from the petiole of leaf to the apex. Then set the X location to 3. Go to the last frame, set the X value to -3. This will make a transition. Since we are using a major procedure, we will use a mapping node also. Make sure the mapping values are like this. First of all, go to the frame 0, set the Y location on mapping node to 0.4. On the procedural mapping, that was the X location, but here it is the Y location. Set the Y value to 0.4. Move on timeline to the last frame and set the value to 0.1. Also, to distort the leaf, add a displace modifier, add a texture and go to the texture setting, set the type to clouds. Now go to the modifier setting and at the frame 0 set the value to 0. Then to the last frame set the value to 1.1, and that's done. Now do some compositing and render your animation. Thanks for watching, and you can download the back textures and the procedural method from the description. Thank you.